Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Today is my favorite day because today I get my broomstick and I learn how to fly on it. I actually had a class with Madam Kogua, and she taught me all the basics. And I thought I was in a fifth year class, but she was teaching everybody the basics. But I'm just excited to be here and excited to fly.
For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up! One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
After a little bit of practice and some rudimentary hoop flying through, I actually got a lot better and got the hang of it. I got a lot faster and started doing the course that was set around the castle. I even caught a glimpse of one of the creatures that lies underneath the water. Pretty cool. In the air, I did meet this boy named Everett Clopton, who's a bit of a troublemaker and took me around the castle, and I don't think we were supposed to do that, but he did teach me some cool tricks about flying, and I actually liked it. It was a lot of fun. After my flying lesson, I met up with Sebastian. He told me about this little secret spot that him and his friends used to go to where they learned new spells and practiced them. He actually showed me where it was, and he taught me a new spell.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
So the spell Confringo is what he taught me, and I actually really like it. It's a lot like the Incendio spell, but it can travel a lot further, which definitely helps when fighting bad guys. As I was leaving, though, I ran into Sebastian's friend, Ominous Gaunt. He also knows about the secret room, and he's blind, but he could hear me, and he's very good with words, and even tricked me into kind of ratting out Sebastian. I can tell he doesn't like me too much. Next, I had to go into Hogsmeade and meet a guy named Albie Weeks. And this is where I got to actually choose the broomstick I get to fly on. I was so excited.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise
I
you.
ended up picking the Swiffer Wetjet. What did everybody else pick?
If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I did have to stop by Mr. Pippin's store because he had me do a delivery for him. I was pretty happy to do it actually because I got to fly my new Swiffer Wetjet. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I just grab my broom and fly away. When I finally got to Fatima, I actually learned that I had a bunch of invisibility potions that I was supposed to give to her. She didn't really believe in Mr. Pippin, so she made me try one, which was kind of weird, but that's cool to know that that exists. I definitely could use that.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
So I was supposed to meet with Mrs. Weasley, and I ended up finding this place by myself, but she took me on this windy road that led me to a room that we'll get into a little bit later. This very windy path was kind of interesting. There was a lot of treasure, a lot of cool sights, and then it eventually led to a room with a little goblin named Deke. And he taught me about the Room of Requirement.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever.
Deke went on to explain that this room is basically thought of by me, and anything that I'm looking for or needing will appear in the Room of Requirement. Kind of cool, huh? This magic stuff is neat. But Professor Weasley and Deke took me to my room specifically, where I was able to customize it in any way that I wanted to. I kind of tried to honor all of the different houses and even had my own little aesthetic put onto it as well. But I had way too much fun in here and spent way too long setting up my room. That is actually going to be it for today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Can't wait to see you next time. Peace out, everybody.